And we're back on the stream. We've joined TeamSpeak. We've got Stephen with us. He's going to be doing the return leg with us. Call sign's now EZY5392, or it will be when I've changed it on VATSIM. It's from Innsbruck to Gatwick. We've got 175 packs on board this time. Scheduled flight time's an hour and 55. And we're going to be cruising at flight level 360. It's going to be a bit heavier.
Would you be able to send the flight plan and everything over for me, Matt?
I will.
Thank you, sir.
Just going to sort my VATSIM out.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I'm gonna run with the instead of my call sign, I'm gonna run with the flight call sign from today's flight.
Oh, okay, real well done.
Yeah, I know it doesn't depart from 3:15 Zulu time, but the flight number's 91 Yankee Juliet. I mean the call sign, sorry, pardon me.
Alright.
File transfer complete.
There you go, it's in.
File transfer complete.
Lovely, mate, thank you.
No worries. Just gonna do my fuel.
You got the 320 with you?
Yeah. Bit heavier this time. I think it'll be a tail headwind as well.
I got 165 packs on board with me.
No, I got 175.
So a little heavier.
Yeah, about a ton heavier. It's not going to affect it that much, this fuel. This tailwind. Headwind, sorry.
Okay.
Pretty much the same fuel. So it's just packs heavier.
Fair enough.
Just load that up now. Oh, I'm gonna get set up. Company route as usual. So again,
fuel on board, you got 8 tons.
8 tons. So it's the fuel planner says 8 ton 94. I always round to the nearest, and I'll be alright with 8 ton because it overcompensates anyway.
Yeah, Roger.
Ador and hotel, yeah.
Yeah, Roger that.
Get rid of the discontinuity part. Actually, get rid of the manual part as well.
Okay.
I know I'm going to be flying manually until I put the autopilot down. Once I'm happy I'm above the mountains, I'll turn, because this departure actually takes you away and then turns you back round. Once I'm happy I'm high enough, I'll go straight to my first waypoint, since there's no ATC to tell me otherwise. Oh, what a surprise, no D-rate available on our 2000 metre runway. What a surprise. Right, I'm ready pushback when you are.
Yeah, mate, just entering the final bits and pieces of the MCD, yeah, in the MCDU, and it's literally wait for the APU to start up and I'm go.
Cool. I'll push back. I can push back far enough to be out your way, and you should be able to push back and go first. I always go first, as long as you're not going to be too long.
No, not going to be too long, mate.
Cool. Push him.
Cool. Already starting my APU and everything now.
Cool. You start your pushback as well if you want. I'll be out your way.
Yeah, I think I'll have to let my APU start up first.
Oh, right, okay. Didn't know you hadn't yet. Apparently you got no flight planning.
Oh shit, do that now.
Do you need the... Oh, you've got it on Facebook, the written flight plan, yeah?
Yeah, roger.
I'm pushing, I'm out your way.
Lovely, cheers. Eight. Right, flight plans all sent. APU's ready. Ready for pushback.
Go for it.
Oh, you switched. You've gone from an Airbus to. Don't use Cessna for me.
Oh, that's weird. It's your end.
Yeah, we'll do. While I'm pushing back, I'll sort that out.
Cool.
There you go, that's better.
Cool.
Am I looking at the back of you? I'm not going to run into you, am I?
Not at the minute, no, as long as you swing round soon.
I'm pretty much straight enough now.
Alright, you're still coming back on my screen, so we'll see. You're getting close, but we'll see, won't we?
Oh yeah, I've stopped now. On my screen, I'm not near you.
Alright, cool.
Well, I'm near you, but not actually near you.
Yeah, fine. Ready to go when you are.
Yep, buddy. I'm just getting my AP off and everything. Yep, I'm happy to go.
Just reviewing the departure, it looks funny. Hang on.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I was just going to say that because it looks like taking off from 2.6, but we've got to literally do a 180 turn to Alpha Bravo.
Switch the departure to an RNAV departure. If you switch it to the RNAV 26, which is MOGT. Hang on. Yeah, MOGT 1 Hotel. Put it on that. Just get rid of the first fix. Adillo. That'll solve the problem. Whereabouts is Adillo? Let me have a look. I might have a wrong flight plan then. Yours might have been better.
Yeah, because for me, my flight plan took me straight to Mugdi, not from Adillo that you had yourself first.
I didn't. I'll go have a look where Adillo is. Maybe Adillo's for the opposite direction. Alright. Adillo is in the right location. There's something going on with the... Obviously the star's not been put in properly or something. Because the one we did have selected... Hang on.
So basically we are keeping Adillo in.
No.
Okay.
Right, the Adillo 2 Hotel... Oh, I get it. Oh, the Adillo 2 Hotel, basically... Oh no, you can keep it. It depends what you want to do. The MOGT one is more straight out. The Adillo one, what it is, you fly manually an outbound and then an inbound to Alpha Bravo, and then you join it from there. So you almost go back on yourself. I don't really want to do that.
Okay, so we're going to stick with the MOGT 1 Hotel curve.
Yeah. It's more direct. It's like a direct departure rather than a squiggly one.
Okay, mate, fair enough. Right, I'm going to get myself lined up.
Alright. Oh, so the departure we had in was right. The INAV departure is more direct departure. Taxiing behind.
Roger.
Packs off.
Yep, packs are off. Definitely going to need it, aren't we?
Yep.
Although, surprisingly so, you haven't got a flex temp, but I have.
Really? Oh, but you're a ton lighter, so maybe that's why.
Yeah.
What would your flex temp be? What's your... Hang on. I'll stop here. I'll hold at Bravo for you to depart.
Roger.
What's your V1?
My V1's 128.
Really?
Yeah.
Sure you've put your payload on?
Yeah, my payload's on.
What's your current gross weight?
How do I look at the full gross rate again?
Lower ecam, bottom right. Mine's 65.8. Or look on your fuel pref page.
I'm 64.8.
Yes, you're a ton lighter, so... you got one stage of flap, yeah?
Roger.
0.8 up.
Roger.
I got 134, 140 and 142. No flex temp.
Yeah, I'm 128, 137, 139.
Yes,
44
yours.
degree flex temp.
Cool. You know when you use the payload loader, what did you do? Did you do it all in the aircraft, or did you do it using that? Like generating a payload?
Oh, what do you mean? Do I type it in from the FCMDU or?
Yeah.
No, I make it generate a load plan that I can obviously.
And you always do 25.8 up?
Yes.
You definitely got the 320 and just loaded it all.
Yeah, no, it's definitely all selected as 320 and it's all loaded up. I've checked that because I want the right amount of fuel and
Maybe that 1 ton makes all the difference on this runway then.
Yeah, probably does, doesn't it? Okay, lined up and ready to roll.
Go for it. I'll line up once you're gone past me.
Roger that.
You on cost index 8?
Roger that.
Cool. Watching you go.
Base. Knots. There's V1. And I'm away.
Roger. See you, Gatwick.
Yep, buddy, see you, Gatwick.
I'm backtracking now.
Putting the stream back on as I speak.
Alright. I'll delay my departure by a minute further, just to, well, I'm still going to get wake effect using active sky. Doesn't really matter what I do, but I'll be flying directly in your path the whole way, so
Yeah.
it's probably best for me to wait. What's your optimum flight level?
My optimum's showing 370 currently.
Oh yeah, mine's 365. I'm going to be cruising at 360. It's not a long enough flight to care about going higher.
Yeah, exactly.
Hold another runway.
I'm just passing the middle marker now.
Cool. Once I see you at 10 miles, then I'll depart. Actually, once you get to Whiskey India 506, let me know.
Yeah, Roger, I've got 4.3 nautical miles to run.
Cool. I'll give us about a 10-mile separation to begin with, which will only increase because you'll start accelerating sooner than me and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Just have to watch it at the other end that we come in with about 20 miles between us at least. Because obviously I'll slow down after you, so I will shuffle nearer you.
Yeah, exactly. Good morning there, EGKK, if that's how it's pronounced correctly.
Morning.
Two nautical miles to run.
Roger.
Coming up to 6,000.
Roger.
Oh, you've seen who just looks absolutely fantastic.
What, mine?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep, I've passed Whiskey India 506 now.
Cool. Hello. Oh, I'm good, thanks. You
LD?
you having a look on the stream? Okay, off we go, rolling.
Okay. Turn left now. Just roughly 265 track heading to this 802.
Roger.
Passing 10,000s.
Airspeed's active. Yeah, I will be doing another flight when I get to Gatwick, but it won't be in an Airbus. 100 knots check. It'll be in an F-35. We're doing some military flying, which might be more interesting to watch. The V1. Rotate. Jesus, heavy bed. We're good. How's it rate? Gears up.
Just rolling for me now on the stream.
Cool. Yeah, you get about a 30-second delay, I think. Heavy birdie me. Felt that.
See it on the takeoff roll.
See how much of the runway I used?
Yeah.
Still safe. Still cleared 50 foot by the airfield boundary, so.
Does show you how that time does make a big difference though, because I used a lot less than you did.
Yeah.
Even reduced thrust as well. Matt, LD's asked what your specs are.
My specs, I got an i7-3770K overclocked 4.4, 8 gigabytes of 2133 RAM, which is underclocked to 1600 for gaming. I got a 680 GTX. That's really the important stuff. Obviously I got flight sim on a 256 solid state, and then several other hard drives and solid states in my computer. X52 Pro and pedals, track IR, iPad, a few things. The games actually run on a 40-inch monitor in front of me. I've got two 22-inch monitors either side of that with FSN, Active Sky, flight tracking, streaming software, and TeamSpeak at the minute. Should probably put my nose down a bit now, get some speed. Try talk and fly at the same time.
So easy to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Here you go, autopilot's coming on for me.
Nice. Just reduce the old flap, waiting for the speed to catch up. A little bit lower than I'm supposed to be. Alright, 200 feet. Get the climb on a bit.
I'd love to fly to Innsbruck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. I might have to do that, go on a Christmas holiday, do some skiing and go into Innsbruck. One I've always wanted to try it as well is a bit like a short domestic flight going into London City.
Yeah.
That would be cool to look out of.
You know, when you were on your departures, did you have to stay quite low speed?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm trying to maintain the actual climb to get above the constraints. Before I catch the speed up.
Well, I mean, it looks like you're clear of the mountains now. I'm sure there's no harm to drop the nose a little bit to keep your
Yeah, it's all good now. I'm going to put autopilot on and reply because people's stream's buffering. It's not my end.
Yeah, so the ATC guy was a bit sulky yesterday night, wasn't he?
Yeah, why?
On the control. Well, every time someone was doing something wrong, he always had that little sly remark to give, didn't
Oh yeah. I don't know whether he was tired or what, but if it's that busy that people have to jump on each other, reduce your control area.
he? Yeah.
I'm about 30 miles behind you.
Okay, mate, cool. It's creeping up now to flight level 270.
Well, 10,000 below.
Got an aircraft up to my 10 o'clock at the same height as me, about 50 miles out, showing on my TCAS, climbing as well.
It's alright, his opposite direction is going to be going behind you. Just have a look. Should do a transit in the F-35 out here. Fly. Put some SAMs in the mountains.
Okay.
It's not a bad idea actually. I might do that. To be honest, we could do that in Wales, so I might do it in Wales. We haven't done much SAM avoidance. I'm not that great at it either, because they're just a bitch to avoid.
Okay, mate, fair enough.
We'll fly to Wales. Tell you what, yeah, we'll fly to Wales. I'll put one in the Mac Loop somewhere, or I'll put a SAM right in down in a valley, just to test whether we can avoid them with terrain and stuff.
Okay, cool. Oh, excellent. My interview tomorrow is in Greenford, fairly down the road from where I worked at Cinelis.
That's alright. Oh my god, how many freaking viewers have I got? This? I've never had this many viewers at the same time. Please don't leave. Please follow me.
Yeah, you got quite a few people watching. Good morning, everybody, or maybe good afternoon, wherever you are in the world.
Right, I got ETA 1105Z, so what's that? It's now 11, it's 10Z now, so yeah, an hour and 5.
I got 10:55 Zulu currently.
To an escort flight. We won't be doing that, but I might be able to spawn a tanker on our next flight. We're doing some work for a different organisation, not VATSIM related. It's military flying. We'll be in the F-35. I could always spawn a tanker and we could go practice intercept. Just out of the mountainous area now. See below me, or slightly behind me.
Okay. I was just messaging Gareth there.
Yeah? How's he doing?
Yeah, no, he's alright, he's all good. He's just talking about, we was talking about yesterday, saying about how it was a bit disappointing because I was expecting more people, and you know, saying how we didn't get any ATC even though we had the request, etc.
Yeah, it wasn't that great.
We're just saying that it's probably just down to it being summer holidays, you know, people doing things, are going away, etc.
Yeah, probably.
Because it thinned out on the way back as well, didn't it? I mean, Paul Craig as well. I know he had problems the last 2 Sundays with his FSX crashing, and he got fine, no problems to Faro, and he was joining us on the way back. And I was thinking to myself, oh, his computer's running fine, but I didn't want to mention anything just in case it went horribly wrong. And we was chatting away, and literally about 2 minutes later, it's gone, user's been timed out from your session. I looked and it was Craig, and I was like, oh, he's crashed again.
Oh,
But really
dear.
bad.
Yeah, I decided not to use DirectX 10 Fixer. I gave it a go. It wasn't doing much for me. And then that tweak CFG I got last night, I discarded it. I've gone back to my basics, my basic tweaks, because I don't really need them. I think I was just being fussy. I mean, I'm getting 50 frames per second in this climb.
You lucky son of a gun.
Oh, you know. Just buy yourself a nice computer.
I will do when I get the job.
Screw a job, just take out a big ass finance on it.
Yeah.
And then never pay it. Might not work.
Nah, I don't think that would.
Oh, for everyone watching the stream, I also have a YouTube channel if you want to look me up. I haven't got a clue what I'm called on it. I think I've just got it under Matt Glover. All my Twitch videos I export there to save them for life. Most of them are EasyJet flights, but there's a few that you might be interested in that have military flying. What am I under? What was my channel called? Do you know, Stephen? Oh yeah,
What channel you
Matt
Twitch?
Glover. No, my YouTube. It's just Matt Glover,
Oh,
isn't it?
YouTube, yeah, it's just Matt Glover, yeah.
Clover? Oh, darling.
How is it pronounced, sorry?
Glover. As in a glove.
Okay. Love her.
Mr. Glover, he's your lover.
That your chat up line then?
I'm the G lover.
Mind your head as you walk through the door. Alright, I'm at cruise now, 36.
Just looking at some pictures on the VATSIM thing. I don't know why people bother using the MB. Just get shade. It's a full-on program that does it all for you. You could choose so many different profiles and customize it and all that.
Okay.
That's all I use. It basically gives you shadows and all that, but without actually being a shadow.
Yeah.
My sim looks superb. Wonder what config. And I think I'm on the default NVIDIA profile, to be honest. I do nothing with NVIDIA. One thing I do use is, how do you pronounce it? I know it's called Shade. It's made by someone beginning with M. Hang on, send you a link. There it is. Right, that's the program I use. Basically, it adds dynamic contrasting. It's really easy to set up. There's several presets. I just use one of the presets, to be honest. I haven't bothered setting my own up. It's basically, and it's like it does exactly the same as EMB, but it's better. It's designed, it's payware. It's designed to work properly. All that kind of stuff. You got the same CPU as me. 4.5 air cooled. That's alright. Your system's not very dissimilar to mine because with a 780 it'll be similar performance to a 680 with an FSX, and 16 gig of RAM just means you got more, but you'll never be able to use it with FSX. So our systems are pretty much the same. My CFG, however, is not completely default. Let's have a look. Yeah, my FSX CFG, I've got very little tweaking done in it. The tweaking I have got done is obviously affinity mask equals 84 for me. Buffer pools, all I've got is buffer pools, pool size 0. So it sends things straight to the graphics card, saves a bit of CPU. Under the graphics section, I've got the high memory fix. I'm in wide view aspect, and then I actually add a line small part reject radius. By default is 4.0. I change that to 0.1. What this basically does is it makes objects. You'll visually see objects when they're only taking 0.1 pixels up. You'll still see them. So it means aircraft don't suddenly, when you get within a mile of them, suddenly appear. Mine are appearing much further out. It's mainly for the military side of flying that, for formation and the like, so you don't lose aircraft. You can see someone about 10 miles off usually, if you look carefully. They're just a pin dot, but they get bigger. But that is quite heavy on performance, I believe. In the past, I've tried to do the usual, go through NVIDIA, NVIDIA Inspector, do all that kind of stuff, followed all the tutorials. I've never really found much of any use. I've tried, is it Ventube? Something like that. It's an old online tweaker that automatically tweaks your thing, your flight sim, and that didn't really do much for me. If anything, it made my flight sim more blurry. So I got rid of that. So I've just kept it as basic as possible. Obviously, high mem fix is a must-have. If you've got a wide view aspects monitor, you need that to be true, so that you're viewing it properly, you see more area. And then the affinity mask, put it in. I debate whether it actually does anything, but it's in there in case it does. And then the other two, buffer pools and the small part reject radius, are just two little extras that I find help with frame rates. Just coming up to cruise now, Stephen.
Okay, mate.
Mute flight sim, so I've not got horrible noise in my ears. Top of descent 312. Got you, what, 30 miles in front of me, I think?
Yeah, Roger, I got 280 to run.
Oh, there you go, I got you, same level. Just under 30 miles.
I haven't put my arrival in yet. I'll do that now.
Oh, me neither. I might have to do that.
The weather's showing.
I got 2407 knots, 20 degrees,
knots, yep.
Broken, no significant changes.
Good to me. Not the hottest day in the world, but pleasant enough.
So, I got arrival 26 left. Timber 3 Bravo, I think it is. Yeah. Via Timber. No, I'm wrong. It's not what am I on about? It's not the 3 Bravo. I'm not coming in from the south. It's the Timber 3 Echo, which is from Kapul.
Okie dokie. Still via Timber, correct?
Yeah.
Means that's
Okay, let's change slightly. 298 is top of descent. How's your fuel looking?
I got 6.2 on board still.
Bit more than me. I got 6.06. 3.9 is my fuel on touchdown.
Did you run max continuous thrust?
No, but I was toggling for takeoff, wasn't I? So that'll have eaten up a bit more.
Oh yeah, true.
If I hadn't have been, I wouldn't have made it off the runway, so it was very close. I said my own voice out of your microphone.
Oh, you can hear it on my TV.
Is that my own voice? Yeah. Sounded
yeah,
like me.
I got Twitch streaming on Apple TV to my television.
How dare you listen to me? I'm joking.
Having to listen to you twice.
Oh, unlucky. Right, for anyone interested, just copy and paste this. This is my config amendments. Oh wow, that didn't go in how it looked to me. Hang on. Well, it doesn't put. Well, you can't put spaces between your lines. That'll be why. Oh well. Read carefully. That's all the stuff I've got in my CFG. I might have to take a short lunch break after this flight before we do our mass stuff, because the missus will be home for lunch. I don't know what time she's having lunch. She's not
Okay,
here.
buddy.
She's not here yet, so it's not 11, but she might be here at 12.
Have you done your gardening duties?
No, I'm supposed to cut the grass today and I, but you know, it'll only take me 20 minutes.
Fair enough.
I just need to get it done really, but I've got to pick all the dog shit up first.
You not train yours to go somewhere else?
No. She's lying behind me, fast asleep. Not a care in the world. She looks so uncomfortable.
That's what we've done with our cats. Literally, like when they were litter tray and they were on the verge of going out, I would say I didn't do it, my dad did it. Like, you know, picked up their poop and chucked it in other people's gardens, so they kind of like smell it then, they think that's where my toilet is.
Right. Fucking common fucks. Pick up your own dog shit.
Well, no disrespect, with all fair dues, all of our surrounding neighbours do not look after their fucking gardens. It's literally like a forest in itself, so I don't think they'll give a toss. Why should we let them ruin our garden, you know, when we spend a lot of time and effort every year to make our garden look good, and let the cats ruin it by shitting and pissing everywhere?
I think you're appalling.
But no disrespect, I think it's a disgrace how people are able to live in properties with a nice sized garden and don't look after it. I'm sure there's plenty of people that are
I love how
looking
you
for
say
houses
no
with a garden.
disrespect before you say something. Because you're a pussy. Why don't you just give them disrespect? Fuck them. Fuck the whole world.
Well, no, because you know the way I see it, there's probably a lot of people that are looking for a 3-bedroom place that's got a decent sized garden to be able to maintain and look nice.
That's
And,
very
you know, they're not able
specific.
to.
What if someone's looking for a 2-bedroom place with a nice garden?
Well, eventually, unfortunately, our cul-de-sacs only got minimum of 3.
Oh, a
bedrooms.
cul-de-sac as well. Jesus.
Yeah,
Do you live in Surrey? Is it Surrey?
No, I live under the right path underneath Heathrow and Hounslow,
Where's Hounslow? What county is that?
Middlesex.
Oh, and yeah, and one of the posh ones then. Surrey, Middlesex.
Posh my backside, mate. Posh. If you go like a mile down the road and you start heading to Witton, where you head towards Twickenham, then yeah, that's probably start where the posh area starts coming along.
I reckon you're a dirty little rich boy, aren't you, really?
Oh yeah, I go around driving a really flash car and everything.
That mummy and daddy brought for you.
And if you think of it, if I was that rich, why would I be sitting there? I'll be paying for my fucking flying license.
Would you, though?
Of course I bloody would, you know that. Hell, if I had enough money, I'll get you to come along with me and do it as well.
No, I'm scared of flying.
Yeah.
I really need a shit, but it means I've got to go buy toilet roll because we ran out this morning. So I might have to take a break for that as well, even if the missus ain't home.
Why don't you go out in the garden with the dog? Dog will show you how to do it.
I'll just wipe it on the grass. Just rub my ass along the grass.
Oh, fucking hell. Or, if you got a Chelsea shirt, you can always use that. I know you're not into football, but...
I got plenty of clean socks in the drawer, I guess. I've got to
Make
put
sure
a
you
wash
use
on
this
today
one, of
anyway.
course. Come on, you're in the armed forces. You should know you should know how to improvise.
Right, we should keep talking. We've got 7 viewers still. It's amazing. We haven't lost everyone, and we're in the cruise and everything.
Yeah, I know.
So, bet they've all got a sound muted though. So, come on, people who are listening to this, send us a message. Ask me a question. Get involved. Come on, test me. Test my knowledge. Right, now we wait 30 seconds because that's how much the delay is for someone to actually hear that.
Yeah. But then potentially everyone could run away.
That's the problem half the time. Someone says hi, I'm too busy to type, so I voice back to them. They give up after 29 seconds and they don't actually hear my message. Or they got shit internet and they buffer the whole time. Because, I don't know, I'm uploading at 3 megaseconds, so... But if you're
some of the high-profile YouTubers on Twitch, and like they have like at one time like hundreds of people watching it, and you see there's a shitload of genuine good questions get hidden because people are talking a load of crap.
Sounds like you.
Thank you very much. I like the compliment. You wouldn't be flying with me if you didn't like my crap.
Probably not many people streaming this time of day for FSX. What we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 people streaming. Hell yeah, top of the board. 9 viewers. Do you fly the 777? No, Boeing makes me sick. There we go. Next question. No, I don't like Boeing. I can never get used to it.
I like Boeings, but I haven't tried the PMDD 777 yet. I had the PSS 777 back in FS9, and Yeah, no, I like the aircraft.
I don't know how to use a Boeing. It's not
But in saying,
automated.
be honest though, from what from the PSS version, um,
Oh, look what you've done. You've set him off. Jeez.
it's no different to the Airbus. It's just as automated as the Airbus, really. Obviously, it just looks a lot different.
Yeah. It's a case of finding out. Yeah, it's a case of learning it all again. I know exactly how to operate an Airbus, whether it be 318 all the way up to probably 340. I don't know about anything above that. I
I
haven't
think the
really flown in
380
that.
looks very similar as well.
It's a 380. It's just
Screens.
yeah, it's just different. It's digi screens rather than MFDs. The actual cockpit's probably very similar layout.
Yeah, it is. I think that was a good thing there by Airbus though, if you think of it, because it would it means so much less time having to type rate pilots. When you can just jump in from, say, like example 320 or 330 and go into 340, all it is just literally more
Nice short
switches for the
conversion.
yeah, it's literally just a few extra switches for the extra engines, isn't it, really?
Well, on flight simulators, I'm sure it's maybe a little bit different on
I'm sure
in
it's,
real world, but they are a lot similar than most aircraft.
it'd just be like also a weight thing as well then, wouldn't it? Get used to probably the faster speeds, etc. But no, I did think, because that's what Boeing did with the 7.5 and 7.6. They kept it very similar cockpits. But you wouldn't be able to jump from one of those and say go into 7.4. But I suppose with that type of thing, there's never really a right or wrong question. It's preference, isn't it?
No, you're wrong.
I wouldn't say I'm wrong, but what I do find, what I like about the Airbus and how the automated bit, you can concentrate on doing your job, flying and
Yeah.
monitoring. Apart from what that German's wing first officer done, it is actually a plane that's, you can't really go wrong with. All the automated systems are in place. You try to stall the aircraft, it would override your command and say no, screw you.
Don't you love it when your missus has been on your computer and you're just finding crap in all different locations?
I don't have that problem.
I've got 5 episodes of Gossip Girl on my freaking hard drive. I don't watch that shit.
Yeah, safe to say I'm the only person that uses my PC. Mum wouldn't have a clue, and Dad's got his own laptop downstairs. Although I have said to him, I have made a profile for him if he wants to do some editing on my computer because it's faster than his laptop. Then obviously I've set a profile up. If he wants to use it, he can. But no, he doesn't.
Why don't you get him? Why don't you get a flight sim on his computer? Get him flying.
I've said that, but he said he's never really that interested. And even then, he only likes flying the Cessnas now and again.
Yeah.
It's like, all this is too complicated for him.
Alright.
But from what he has watched me with flying, like he used to watch all
Mr.
the-
Breen HD, you're EZY5392. Where are you flying? You on VATSIM? Or you EZY5394? I'll have a look for you on VATSIM.
He says I was easy 8.
I was, yeah,
So
what's
does that
that
mean
mean?
he's not with us no more?
No, it's not on VATSIM. EZY8954. Ah, good question. V pilot, pile of shit. Hate the thing. Will never use it unless I really have to. I use FSN still. V VPilot, I tried using it when I switched to Prepar 3D, and then switched back from that also because it wasn't good and well, it wasn't beneficial enough to pay more than the developer's fee and have it permanently. So I didn't pay my fee again, and didn't carry on. But that was a while back. Anyway, I digress. VPilot had problems with. I had problems with model matching because I didn't really understand how it wanted me to do it. I had problems with the voice. You also had problems with voice as well, didn't you, Stephen?
Yeah, I did. I was having constant voice, like you'd be in control, and the next minute you can't hear or be heard. And,
yeah,
just a pain in the ass. And Matt got me into using FSN, and it's a little bit daunting at first because it's got more kind of things.
It's more functional. It's got a lot more boxes and bits you can throw around.
But once you get used to it, it's actually kind of very enjoyable. I haven't had any issues using FSN with voice or anything like that. I think the only little criticism about it is when we do CFD and I'm set to observer, I can't type text on Unicom or to controllers. It's only voice only.
But on that side of it, when we did use VPilot, it was the same one. It was only voice only.
Yeah, it was voice only.
So I think it's just as an observer, probably on VATSIM, you don't actually have the permissions to speak on Unicom. I think that's what it is. What about? I don't think you have permissions to type to ATC either, do you? It's just in general you can't. You can't text other than private message as an observer on VATSIM.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, en route for. Oh, okay. That's what we've just done. So. Oh, that's cool. I don't know whether we saw you or not. If we did, you didn't cause any alerts, so we didn't look at you. Anyway, if you need some help with FSN, it is slightly daunting to set up, but once it's set up, it's great. We both use shouldn't say it. We use IVAO Metal, AI pack, all installed properly, and the model matching works fine. The only problems you'll have with model matching most of the time, if you've got it set up right, is other pilots not selecting the correct ICAO code for their aircraft. So when they send a flight plan through VATSIM, you're seeing a 4Zs because they haven't set the correct aircraft. Therefore, your program, whether it be VPilot, FSN, doesn't actually know what the hell to match them with in your library because they don't have an ICAO code correct. Or if they've put, I mean, I've seen people put just 767. Okay, it's obvious they're going to be flying a Boeing 767, but that's not the ICAO code for it. Therefore, the codes in your library aren't going to match. They should put B767. So, yeah, most of the time it's other people causing your model matching not to work. But to be honest, 90% of people who fly on VATSIM know and put the correct ICAO in, so it works. We've got a user watching called VPilot Live. Guessing that stands for virtual pilot or something. How are you getting along, Stephen? Oh, Jesus Christ, we're going to get some traffic crossing somewhere in front of us. 1,000 feet, well, one of them's 1,000 feet above, one of them's 100 feet below. Oh, this could be awkward. Hopefully he's climbing. Oh, stand by for a TCAS alert. Jesus.
I'm back.
Alright. Right, he's crossing in front. There he is. Oh, I can see them both. On the stream, you'll faintly be able to see the smoke trails from the two aircraft crossing my path.
Yeah, they just passed me.
Yeah, they've just gone behind you, have they?
Yeah, Roger. I'm just overhead batting now.
Cool, and then there's another one at 360. Oh, he's going to be exciting, isn't
Yeah,
he?
because
Great.
I've got your TCAS just on the range behind me.
Yeah, I'm going to have to speak to this douche because he's going to pass less than 10 miles in front of me. I'll dot message him and tell him he's at the wrong flight level for his direction of flight. Because he is.
Or is he flying northbound?
No, he's flying south east.
Yeah, he's at odd flight level. That'd be okay.
Who are you looking at? I'm looking at NAX 6741. He's at 360.
Oh yeah, that one.
Which is what I'm at. Oh, come on. Get ready for TCAS to tell me to do something. Just follow the TCAS advisories, I guess. Hopefully he doesn't see my message now and climb as I take action and climb away.
Oh great, we're gonna have a mid-air collision here.
It's less than 5 miles. Okay, I'm taking action myself. Climbing to 370. Make that 380.
Traffic, traffic.
Holy shit, come on.
Climb. Climb now.
Jesus. Well everyone,
Climb.
that's when you
Climb.
get someone who doesn't have a clue how to operate on VATSIM. We passed
Clear of conflict.
slightly in front of him. Good job we started to climb because we were exactly level with him. That's what supervisors are for, he can talk to him.
I think you have to file a near miss report for that one, Matt.
Yeah, did you see how close he was?
That was fucking close. And if you imagine that's two aircraft heading on at 500 miles an hour each way, so that's 1,000 miles an hour closing speed. So if that's a collision, yeah, that's a big one.
Thing is, how's he not getting a TCAS alert?
He probably did get a TCAS alert.
Is he there or what?
Don't know.
That's what
Maybe
annoys
not.
me. Knob end. I don't mind because I took action. As he was approaching 5 miles, I started my climb to 380. But you can't really climb that fast. So
Of
I
course not.
was only at about 1,000 feet per minute. So I think I was about 200 feet above him when he passed behind me.
I'm just glad though, as you were climbing, the TCAS carried on making you climb. I was thinking, I hope it doesn't tell you to descend.
I know, the thing is, in this thing, if it tells you to bloody descend, your whole flight goes into descent mode. Because it thinks you're descending to land, rather than actually just descending en route.
Okay. Probably he's gone for a dump. Well,
Yeah, well, maybe. Too close, though. Well, that's what TCAS is for, everybody. At least we know it works. So there's a trainee tower. No, trainee EGKK underscore T underscore ground. So a trainee ground controller. So must be mentored. Ugh. That means he's going to want to give us like full-on long clearances on the ground or something. Should we make it difficult for him? We'll vacate right at the end onto like golf or something.
yeah, okay. And ask for the awkward stand as well.
No, I know. I'll vacate on Yankee. I'll vacate on Yankee and ask for like one of the cargo stands or something.
That would be fun.
Of course, I won't do that really.
I got 90 miles top of descent.
I got 101 miles, but that's because I'm 2,000 feet higher than you. So my top of descent's close to yours. Ground speed you got?
I got 434 knots.
Oh, mine's exactly the same. Well, I'm going to reduce cost index to 0.
Okay.
Oh, who's messaging me? There we go. Jesus, how long did it take for a supervisor to get me?
Well, supervisor's messaged you.
That's right, I asked for it.
Are you talking about the near miss?
That is a weird blue colour. Golfer 2002 followed me. Thank you. I have a YouTube channel as well, people. Search for Matt Glover on YouTube. It's got a few interesting videos on there as well as the bog standard EasyJet flights. You're about 20 miles in front of me, Stephen.
Okay.
Oh, I can see you. Oh, I don't know if that's you actually. That might be you.
I'm just turning right now to inbound to D-Nuts. He's nuts.
Cool.
Yeah, there was another fell army video yesterday evening.
Yeah, I saw it. Oh, I got you turning right. It's your smoke trail there. Right over Bub, which is that's near Brussels, isn't it?
I believe it is.
Yeah, it's one of the. Oh, it is Brussels. What am I on about near Brussels? It is Brussels. I don't remember because I used to fly. I did quite a few flights in the A330. God knows why it was from Gatwick to Brussels, but in an A330. But yeah, I used to do that because they're only like an hour flight. It was well quick, and I remember Bub being one of the fixes to get in. I'm debating whether to slow down a bit. Yeah. Reduce my cost index to 0. It only takes off about 3 knots. Just to try and give you a bit of distance. What's your ground speed? Mine's 430.
I got 441 currently.
Cool. So you are at least going away from me. Oh, but then again, mine's going to increase as well, because when I turn onto that leg, the wind's going to be slightly behind. Yeah. What's your ETA?
Uh, 11:07 Zulu.
Right, your time's not in sync on your thing then, is it? What time
No,
you...
it's now like 4 minutes behind.
Oh god, what time you got in cockpit?
I got 10:32 Zulu.
Right, so you are 7 minutes behind me.
Oh, geez, even worse.
So I need to
yeah.
add, and your arrival time?
It was 11:06 Zulu.
11:06 plus 7 then. So 11:13. Mine's jumping between 11:14 and 11:15. That'll be interesting. I'll slow down a bit earlier, I suppose. You just keep your speed up for as much as you can safely.
I shall do.
That's not taking into account any other traffic that wants to slot in.
Or fly at 300 knots right onto the globe slope just to fucking get in front of you.
Nah, don't do that. Just
Someone
follow.
has done it to me.
Really?
Yeah. I was over Mayfield at 4,000 feet. He's
Oh,
coming
just
in
to
at
jump
4,000
you?
feet underneath me, just jump fucking front in front. No communication at all on Unicom.
Welcome to
It was all
VATSIM.
last minute I just hear, climb, climb, and I've looked and I'm like, what the hell, there's a guy underneath me at 3,000 feet when I'm trying to descend below 4,000 after passing Mayfield.
Alright, I know the arrival, no need to talk me through it.
But, I'm sorry.
I'm only joking. Such a cunt, isn't I?
Yes you are.
Oh, C-bomb. It's alright, no girls will be watching this. Oh, no one click on it. Stupid, these links. Frickin' banners. Oh no, wait, what's this? Do you use... whatever. Ban. Want to find the ban button. Done. I keep getting these little adverts for that. Banners and shit. I don't want a banner. I don't want to turn this into a job. This is fun. Oh, they got a new playback. A new, thingamajig. A new player on Twitch. Looks different.
Who's that?
The Twitch, the player on it. It's different
Oh.
now.
Oh yeah. Maybe they clicked the link.
Yeah. Right, back in a moment.
Cool beans.
Having a piss before I need to descend. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Seem to be gaining on you rather than anything else. Just, what's your ground speed?
425 knots.
Oh, you are still a bit faster than me.
You know what I think it is? It's the slow frame rates that I'm getting on the PC.
Maybe.
Because where I'm losing time, my
Yeah,
you're
obviously.
sticking with it. Obviously, you're gaining on me
Yeah.
time-wise.
True. Yeah, so for the F-35 thing, I think I'll just place a couple of SAMs in Wales, in some deep valleys,
Okay.
and we'll just practice an egress, target destruction, and extraction.
Okay.
So we'll just fly from Marham. Well, we'll try and kill them. Why not?
We're gonna have them active.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
that's gonna be fun.
Uh-oh. I got to be on my ball now.
Yeah, I would put it this way: I wouldn't take bombs because you do not want to have to be high to drop.
I just want to fly through a valley, find them, launch an AG-60M at them,
Yeah, exactly.
and
That's
then
the
back
plan.
off again.
Yep.
Launching a shitload of chaff and flares at the same time to make sure I don't get bloody hit. Where does he get? What's it? Simmarket.com, I think it is, isn't it? The website.
Hang on. Yeah. I'll send him a
Not
link.
a lot.
Don't cost a lot. I brought mine.
Key for life. Once you have it, you got it. Just keep a copy of your key and your registration.
About
details.
25 quid. You don't. The thing is, you don't need the registered version unless you want to use the features of the registered version. The basic version will allow you to connect things to flight sim and all sorts. It's just the registered version has extra functionality. Oh, top of descent, here I come. Descending now. 2,000 feet to establish, isn't it?
Me too.
You just got to your top of descent.
Yep.
Right. I was a little bit before mine, but oh wow, that's a little boost. Four more followers.
Just had change in wind slightly. Winds are now 245 at 7 knots.
Cool.
And temperatures up to 20 degrees. Broken clouds
Yep.
have lifted up to 1,600 feet. I got VAP speed of 135.
Mine's 137, but I'm a bit higher and heavier at the minute. What fuel you landing with?
Estimated fuel on board 4.1 tons.
Right, mine's 3.9, so yeah, you'll still be about 800 kilos lighter than me on landing. Got ground online. Great use that is.
And it'll probably be taxi stand of choice.
Hmm.
Oh, lovely. They've done that on Unicom.
Ryan, the way to see actual planes is to make sure you've got model matching set up correctly. Me and Stephen both use FSIN as our connection software rather than VPilot and the IVAO metal models. What do you do with it? It's kind of hard to explain. If you're using VPilot, I'm not too sure. If you're using FSIN, I could set you up, but it depends what models you've got. Hello, Morgy Bears.
Wind's shifted now to 217 degrees 70 knots. I've got ground speed 377.
Cool. If anyone fancies being a doll, feel free to post on the VATSIM Facebook a link to this channel saying we're descending for landing. See if we can get more viewers.
I believe there was a thing with IVAA that you can't use the IVA models
Yeah, it
with,
got removed.
VPilot anymore. They got removed.
I've got a minute myself, I'll post a link. It's weird actually, when I post these links to VATSIM,
Yeah.
it comes up with a thumbnail. Most of the time the thumbnail's not my current flight, it's like 4 flights ago. So I have to delete it to make sure it's not giving incorrect information out. Done. Yeah, Ryan, yeah, VPilot's a load of trash. I'll never use it. I tried it. I had a rant about it earlier. I don't know if you were here, but I've never got on with it, and I don't think I'll use it unless I really have to. FSIN forever. I don't know. One day I might have to, if Prepare 3D works 64-bit and stuff. So.
I'm just passing 235 now.
Cool.
Oh, really?
What's that?
Look on Unicom.
Is he really doing that?
Yeah, he is really doing that.
Dot wallet.
Oh, and guess what? Gatwick ground's gone offline.
Dot walloped him.
Wallop, did you say?
Yeah, dot walloped him.
Oh, someone was being pathetic saying, Allah Akbar, I'm going down.
I've dot walloped him because that's like definitely against the code of conduct. I think it's all recorded and stuff, so we'll never get away with stuff like that. All chat, all Unicom, all that is logged. Might be a naughty boy and go straight from Tannet into the ILS. Not Tannet, sorry, Detling.
Oh yeah. Well, if you do that, you're definitely sneaking in front of me. Mind you, I can saying that I'm just literally 5 miles from Kapil now. Can't see no reason why you wouldn't do it, because, you know, literally more straight in, isn't it? I suppose it probably conflicts with Heathrow's traffic. Yes, Morgie Bears, we do both have your UK 2000 at Gatwick.
Hello, James. Wow, that was
Ground's reappeared again.
Okay.
Well, it's just training on his own though. Mental hasn't come on yet.
Maybe he's just done his training session, got signed off so he can come on his own, but he shouldn't have T in his call sign, but he hasn't changed that yet.
Fair enough.
Hello, James. How are you? Oh, let me guess. 30-second delay, so you didn't actually hear me say hello yet. Probably about now. Oh, Ryan. Thompson Airways Virtual. Is that? I think that's our sister company, isn't it, Stephen?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're our sister company. As in Virtual Airline. Should have joined us.
Well, I mean, it's a case of still no harm him joining us as well. There's plenty of people that join both of them.
Yeah. James, for you, I'm on outside view, you'll see it in a minute. Actually, no, you'll see it when you hear this. And back we're in the cockpit.
Ryan, I think it's the case if you send a message to one of the management and Thompson, I'm sure they'll give you some grace periods till you get back on holiday.
Yeah, they're not that strict. VATSIM's not that hard to get working. All you need is the client to connect and be able to do air traffic control. Well, be able to learn air traffic control. It's not hard, but you got to fly properly. There's no just throwing it around like you might on a multiplayer session. Yeah, the scenery I've got for England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, is that it? I think that's it, isn't it? Yeah, and Northern Ireland. All that, I've got Orbix, the detailed areas, and then I've got FTX Global everywhere else. I've also got FTX Norway. Oh yeah, and obviously for the stuff that I've got extremes for, I'll let you know, hang on. I use UK 2000 Extreme. We
Intercepts.
Alright, we got Leeds, Newcastle, Luton, Manchester, Doncaster, Liverpool, Jersey, Heathrow, East Mids, Bristol, London City, Glasgow, Gatwick, Edinburgh, Belfast, Stansted. I think that's it, yeah, that's all the UK 2000 Extremes I've got. I'm using Active Sky. Active Sky 2012. I've not upgraded to Active Sky Next because I haven't had a reason to.
You'd use your Thompson ID to sign in with that?
Yeah, Thompson ID. I'm going to slow down now to 220.
Yeah, okay, Roger. I'm just passing 9,000.
Alright. I'm also going to go direct to... what we got?
I'm going direct to the intercept point.
Yeah, me too.
Still pretty much the same flight profile, you don't have to do a drastic descent down.
Yeah, it's your Thompson call sign. I'm guessing, well, we use Blue Sky as well, so it's probably the same for you and us.
Yeah, so like for example, my ID for JetVA is EZY5392 so that would be my ID and use my password to sign into it.
James, after landing at Gatwick, we are doing another flight, but it won't be an Airbus flight. It's going to be for another organisation off of VATSIM, actually using a TAC pack. Have you ever heard of it? TAC pack server. It's a weapons enabler pack. Flying the F-35. We're going to be heading over to Wales and practicing SAM avoidance and destruction. A little bit more exciting than this, so you may find that interesting. Or not.
We do these things from JetVA called tours. It takes us all around the world, and that's usually pretty fun as well, but we can have some pretty long legs.
Yeah. I mean, I think I uploaded all of Tour 7 and probably a bit of the tour before is all on my YouTube channel as well, if you want to check out any of those. Well, I'm glad the weather's nice at Gatwick, 'cause that's where we're going.
Yep.
QNH 1017, 21 degrees. It's all changed.
As it always does.
Yep. Shouldn't affect us too much. 225 at 6. I got decision high as 400.
Yep, Roger.
For a cat one. Sound's coming back on now.
I'm going to slow down to 220 knots.